magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
The castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect
with the vile
Oh!
and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most...
Yeah. Jesus.
The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition
فکر
of the
کنم
relic.
یادگار
This
یادگار
must be
مرگ
the
بود
student
یکی.
left the relic.
یو گایز چطورید؟ امیدوارم هر جا که هستید خوب و خوش و سلامت باشید. گلا چند وقته که ما نبودیم خوش گذشته شیطونم. به پارت 21 از سری هاگوارتز لگسی خوش اومدید. Let's do this.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in
چیکار
the
کنه تو
scriptorium?
کتاب ورد وردی که سالازر استریدم بود برسان.
But fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts.
Oh.
Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Oh.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also
Crucio هم
found
یاد
something else.
گرفتیم.
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
That does.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've
باید
seen how he
بدونه
frets about
درست.
the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Okay.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were
Oh.
just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous.
بچ
Be on my way.
کتابا غیب شد. با امین صحبت کن.
I am not letting this go.
باگی خورده.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Okay. سباستین
I knew his
افتاد.
parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors.
Oh.
Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further.
چرا این
But
همه
if you think he might, please let me
جدشو
know.
دوست نداره؟
mean
سلیترین
a
حالا
lot.
شاید با ماگزاده ها و اینا خوب نبود، اصیل پیور بلاد دوست داشت، ولی به هر حال دلیلی نمیبینم که فرار کنه آدم از این آدم. خب کوست اصلی نداریم، مجبوریم اینا رو بریم. پارت 21 چه پارتی شده؟ کوست نداریم، ما مین کوست نداریم. کنم مجبورمون میکنه که ساید کوست ها رو بریم.
So frustrating.
Oh.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your
مامانشه.
concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark
بعد من که
wizards.
مدارک جمع
She
کردم.
berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right.
اینا چرا این
I
همه
do not want to
ترسوان
visit
آخه؟
Hogsmeade for the near future.
But, Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well intentioned,
غزال
but
کوچولو
you
من.
must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
من
If someone
little
had
gazelle.
meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
قد ناامید
She
کننده.
never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
You
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle
What?
form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
What?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Wow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality.
Okay.
My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Wow.
How does
Jesse
it feel
did it.
to transform into an animal?
Well,
My
the
mom
first
didn't
time
mention
it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Hey.
Now the nickname
واقعا
makes sense.
شگفت
What an
انگیز.
extraordinary ability to have.
چه توانایی.
I love
خدایی.
transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has
راست
become
میگه
so
دیگه.
prevalent.
راست میگه.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
قربونت. مخلص. و چه ماجراجوی باحالی بود ولی. اوکی. یه چوبه. کنم این چوبه باشه. آره. چطوری آلبی؟ اوه که مدت چشم سرش کنه چهارو میشه.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
خدای من چقدر چیز میز. یارو میخوام شناسایی کنم بعد بفروشم.
Thanks for stopping by.
قربونت.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
you'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
Okay.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Okay.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
آسمان حد پایان. خب اینم از این. کجا میخواستیم بریم؟ اونوری نمیخوایم بریم ما بابا، اینجا کار داشتیم. اومدیم اینو گرفتیم. با این کار داشتم من. اونم حرف زد. این توه. یالا سلام علیک. چه خبرها؟ چطوری؟ پاپی؟ پاپی؟ پاپی اینجاست. پاپی جون یادم انداز. ای با بیچاره اجدها. حیوانات دیگه هم هنوزم که هنوز دارن به جنگ، حالا اون که غیر واقعیه ولی سگا و مرغا و
And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Okay.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely, but I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet, just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
عنکبوت. عاشقشم.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
من کمک میکنم.
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
ببینم چیکار میتونم بکنم براش.
Please do.
یه نسخه‌ای بپیچم برای عنکبوت‌ها، یه نسخه‌ای بپیچم برای حال کنن. اصلا نیش عنکبوت نمیخواد. اوکی. مرسی.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking his with Lordie's home wasn't the brightest idea.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Okay.
Trolls have no business in Hogwarts.
عالی شد. تو یه نگاهی به مپ بندازم. اوه 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 اوه. نجات بیسکویت و نقشه جهان. بله دقیقا ترین استیشن هم هست. بریم اینا رو از شرار عنکبوت‌های خبیث نجات بدیم.
Expelliarmus! Fatigo! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Fatigo! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Even more aggressive than I expected. Surely that's the last of it.
تمام شد.
Incendio! Must be Mary. Poor woman.
من زر عنکبوت به درخواست تحویل دادم، حالا باید پرداخت رو فورا انجام بدی. دسته جدید بچه عنکبوت‌ها تو کارگاه زیرزمینی دارن کم کم از تخم بیرون میان. من میتونم به زودی زهر بیشتری ماهی کنم. البته اگر اسموز کار قبلی رو بهم پرداخت کنی. اوه.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Okay.
Revelio.
چه کار خطرناکی میکردی اصلا.
Confringo.
به به زیر زمین پر عنکبوت. کی عاشق عنکبوت بود؟ من
If
خدای این زیرزمین شبیه اون زیرزمین نیست که ما اومدیم ازش دزدی کردیم. خدایی تا اینجا شبیه. این دیوار اونورتر بود. یه ذره بیشتر زحمت نکشیدن.
Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Hexags. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Hello. How are you guys? دیدی اینا اومدن پایین؟ بیا پایین از اینجا.
That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Revelio.
اسمس دارم بس با باز کنیم دیگه. اینا جایزای ما ای بابا دیگه نمیشه رفت اون بر ببینیم اون بر آنجا راه داره عجب غاری زیر اینجاست مثلا
Can't let you harm Alanshire any more than you already have.
من بالاخره احترام مکان بر پرورش کلونی عنکبوتم رو پیدا کردم و تمام این مدت به معنای واقعی کلمه درست جلوی چشام بود. زیر زمین خودم چرا قبلا به این ذهنم نرسیده بود؟ به ذهنم نرسیده بود. اصلا چرا چیز به ذهنش نرسیده بود؟ عنکبوتای من دارن بزرگتر و قوی‌تر میشن و ابریشمی که اونا درست میکنن در نهایت من رو پولدار میکنن که در نهایت کشتنش. من بالاخره ثروتمند میشم دیگه. نیازی نیست وقتی توی شهرم برای خرید لباس خسیس بازی در بیارم. اوضاع قراره عالی بشه. داشتیم چی جوری بریم اونجا؟ این یکی هم بکشم.
Shame. Revelio.
اینو از یه جایی باید بریم. نمیفهمم من این نقشه رو. این که بسته است. اینجا میتونه بره. باز شد.
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
ببینی از ناکجا آواز میاد. تا اینو میزنی اینا باید آتیش میگرفتن. قشنگ تمیز.
That's the last of the spider sacks. Revelio.
تمام. او اینجا چیه؟ دستکش چهارخونه سبز. حتما به کارم میاد. مرسی. آیتمش شناسایی نشده ولی دستکش. بیمیر بیمیر بیمیر. تمام همین.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio.
خداوکیلی دم معجونا گرم. خیلی کمک میکنن. اما قدرت افزایش میدن. یکی کجاست؟ جامعه اسواری برنز هم داد بهمون، یادتون باشه اینجا به ما بد نگذشت. تازه نیش عنکبوت هم دادن به ما، اینطوری ها بود. خب عنکبوتش بزرگ بود ولی نرم بود، یعنی که راحت مرد. جالب بود، خیلی جالب، نرم بود. خب قبل اینکه پیش کریسپین برگردیم.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
اینجا یه چیزی هست مثل اینکه
Revelio.
برابرش اعضای بدن عنکبوت. به نظر میرسد فردی مشغول جمع‌آوری اعضای بدن عنکبوت بوده، از آنجایی که فرد جان خود را برای این کار به خطر انداخته، پس حتما سود زیاد در نهفته بوده است که آخر عاقبت این کار هم دیدیم بچه. بس دنبال پرورش عنکبوت نباش. مرسی.
Aloha Mora.
نه از این یه قفل برای یه چست فقط. اگه حرکت کنه آه عجب چیزایی پیدا میکنیم. من نظرم عوض کردم. من دارم به شهر نقل میکنم دیگه. از زندگی روستایی خسته شدم. من جایی میرم که دیگه هیچ عنکبوتی نباشه، حتی عنکبوتای کوچیک‌تر. کله من به روی همه کسایی که از حمله عنکبوتا نمیترسم باز همش مال خودتون باشه. من دیگه هرگز به این مناطق بر نمیگردم. بس حلال بود این چیزی که برداشتیم، چیز زیادی هم نبودم چین، ولی خب حلال بود دیگه. این یکی چسته کجاست؟ حتما تو این خونه اینم یه قفل سطح 3 داره. اینم قفل داره، همش قفل داره. برای پول چه کارا که نمی کنیم ما. باید یه سر پول در آوردن تو این گیم آسون میکردن دیگه. آدم چقدر هم بلند بالا نمیشه. عزیزم تو درباره اتفاقی در آرونشایر افتاده ازم سوال کردی، پس منم کل ماجرا رو بهت میگم. وقتی عنکبوت‌ها از داخل زمین بیرون اومدن انگار که یک جزر و مد شدید اتفاق افتاده بود. اکثرمون فرصتی برای واکنش نشون دادن نداشتیم. من عده‌ای کمی از بقیه بدون اینکه چوب دستیمون رو برداریم به بالای سقف یه خونه رفتیم. ما تا یه مدت که انگار اصلا تموم نمیشد اونجا گیر کرده بودیم. گاهی اوقات میتونستیم اونها رو بترسونیم، فقط گاهی اوقات. اما اون اون 8 چشم بیجان و شیطانی، وقتی اونها با اون چشما بهت نگاه میکنن، تنها چیزی که میبینی ترس خودته. 8 برابر شده. هم چشماشون ترسناک بود و همون نیشهای درخشان زردارشون. وای، عنکبوت ها ما رو یکی یکی بلند میکردن. جیغ و فریاد قربانی ترسناک بود. دیدن اینکه همسایه ها دارن به چین سرمشه هولنگ دوچار میشن، رو هم رو مثل یه شمشیر خراش میداد. به گمونم اون اتفاق بی شباهت به یه بوسه دیوانه ساز نباشه. اون صدای سکوت بعد از اون اتفاق خیالم رو راحت کرد. ما برای اونها و خودمون آرزوی یک مرگ سریع میکردیم. در نهایت یک ساری که در ارتفاع پایین پرواز میکرد ما رو دید که گیر کرده بودیم. در اون لحظه تنها چیزی که از گروه ما باقی مونده بود من و پیت خرمال بودیم. بگذاریم ما جون ساله به در بردیم، اما گاهی اوقات آرزو میکنم اگه کاش زنده نمونده بودیم. این قضیه تا ابد من رو آزار میده. ای بابا چه وجدانی داره. اینجا هم چه هست؟ کلاه فدوره مطلق چقدر هم قشنگ. این بغل هم یه چیز بود. خب بریم هاگز میت بقیل من اومدنی. آره اینجا من یه چیزی دیدم ظاهر. Oh.
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
چجوریه؟
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me.
What?
Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
اوکی. یه نقشه دیگه چه باحال وسط یه خرابه درست که میره اون سن وسط اونجا یه درخته یه خرابه ماره یه آسیاب هم اونجاست. از رو نقشه هم این شکلی باید باشه.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well.
چرا سخنگو ندیده بودم.
At least better than it did me.
Lumos.
راه سخنگو ندیده بودم که دیدم. ماجراجویی ها در سایه زمان. چقدر ما هرچی انجام میدیم باز هم یه چیزی در میاد. اینا ما چجوری اینجا رو نرفتیم تا حالا؟ موندم که اینجا زندگی میکنم.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Bob. کم باله اینجا کم فعال کنیم.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
سباستین همه جا هست. سباستین اینجا، سباستین اونجا، سباستین اونور.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
باشه.
I need to see her.
For Anne.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we're finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good.
نگفتم.
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
خب گزارش دانش آموز رو بخونیم با هم دیگه. مأموریت گوردخمه یه چیزای مایام نتیجه بخشتر از چیزی بود که فکرشو میکردم. یادگیری درباره نیاکانمون واقعا آموزنده بود. به هر حال به چیزی برخورد کردم که نمیتونستم نادیدش بگیرم. در منطقه‌ای بعد از اتاق بزرگ و در میان تابوت‌های سنگی واژون شده یک یادگار با شکلی عجیب کشف کردم. بلافاصله خودش رو حس کردم اگه برداشتن اشیا معجزه بود خوشحال می‌شدم که اون یادگار رو دقیق بررسی
I'll be
کنم.
interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's go. فلدکرافت.
I'm sure that foul smell is the
بریم
scent of
پایین.
success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
ببینیم ما چرا همش به عنکبوت جمع
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
آه
This room is taller than it looks.
بارشو
Revelio.
آقا برای یه چست
Finding a
اومدم این
chest
بالا.
in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
ببریم نیش عنکبوت قراره به زودی خیلی به دردمون بخوره.
We've read the world and the earth. I shall sleep better tonight.
خب کدوم وری بریم؟ برکی درشو تازه باز کرد.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
بیاید دیگه. داری میای تو؟ یادی زود نمیرم.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about tombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
اوکی. بریم اینجا چیزی خاصی نبود. کنم سایت تانل بود. سایت تانل. از این در اومدی به این بر میرویم. بیا.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
بیا بود که اینجا
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in there. Even an altar with a
ببینم.
pile of bones. Lovely.
ببینم.
Bones outside a sarcophagus.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
سختی ترکوندم.
Accio.
ببینم.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
اینطوری میزنیم این اینجا.
And these eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ما به طرز احمقانه‌ای به یادگاره در گزارشم اشاره کردم و برای همین بهم یادآوری کردن که اون رو همون جایی که بوده رها کنم. اما تحقیق و بررسی خیلی مهمتر از اطاعت از قوانینه. من یه چیزی درباره این یادگار حس میکنم بهم گفته شده افرادی که توسط چوب دستی با جنس بلوط انگلیسی انتخاب میشن ادراک قدرتمندتری دارن. من این حرف رو باور میکنم. رو با حرف رو باور میکنم. برای همین وقتی کسی نگاه نمیکرد دست به کار شدم. 2 مانع ظاهر کردم تا یادگاره رو تصاحب کنم. خدا کنه که اجدادمون من رو ببخشن چون از استخوناشون به عنوان کلید استفاده کردم. خب پیشش برگردم، اما اول باید بر تکلیف بعدیمون یعنی یادگیری طلسم فرمان آماده بشم. تا اینکه گفته میشه در مبارزه با دشمنان خیلی مفید واقع شده. خب طلسم فرمان بلد نیستیم.
It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
شاید.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
چی نیست اینجا دیگه و همه چی.
Even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
اون میگرده.
We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do.
اینجا پل چیزه.
I need to find a safe way across.
من میتونم کراس کنم.
Lumos.
کنم یه کاری باید بکنیم. آش برید عقب. دا اینجا رو نکن. نمیره بالا. میری بالا سه میزنی بعد یا اینجا یه باگ خورد. یه باگی خورد. اومدیم یه جای بهتر. درخت کریسمس. هیچی نداره بس از این ورا برم. میبینین نمیرم. آنجا گرد بیشتری میخوام. یه سیگرت بیشتری تموم شد.
You've done it.
Listen.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
تو استخونام
Before
استش
we trudge
کردم
on
که
further,
رد
I've
بشه.
just realized something. The
چه فهمیدی؟
student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered.
واقعا
Places
به
the
کار میاد.
victim completely under the caster's control.
خوبه.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
ایوه میبینی نصف تلسمان که یاد گرفتم از سباستینه.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
چیکار کنیم؟
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
برای من همه چی آسونه. اوه بینم از این.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
اوکی. نازده این برای منه. این برگه بسته باحال. اول بریم سمت چپ. اینو بگیرم. اینو چرا نگیرم؟
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
It's a bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo.
ایوه چه عجب معجون وینگولد چیه؟ کوفت زهر ما رو داد به ما. من دیگه چیزی نداشتیم. قبل اینکه اینجا بریم اینجا بیا، اینجا یه سوراخ هست. بعد این سوراخ ها اینگه باید همه جا رو بگردیم. آیتم شناسایی نشده. بیا داداش بیا. بارده بیا داداش بیا. دیدی گفتم ضربت لوازم پر شد. مسخره بازی. من از اینجا نرفتی بیرون اگه فقط میریم ترایل نزدم.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio! How gracious of you.
I tried.
Accio!
Wait a second, what?
That worked. Keep going.
That worked on why? Where? Bench. کم داریم. چیا باز شده؟ احتمالا این مزرعه
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
اینا باید یه راهنمایی بکنن به ما. آها خب فهمیدم. همینطوری پشمک خیالی دارم میزنم. دایره میگه اول اینو بکش بعد اینو بکش، این یکی باز میشه. میشه از مغزتون استفاده کنیم.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
تا این که بود بدارم. همین یک کم
For a moment there, I thought that could never end.
خب یه ریبلیو بزنم. اوکی این چی داره؟ ددند نیست. ها یه چیزی، اون یادگار پتانسیل فراوانی داره. ظرفیت‌های این یادگار میتونه نه تنها برای نجات جادوگری بلکه برای کل دنیا مفید واقع بشه. اما فداکاری تاریکی که براش نیازه ممکنه خیلی بزرگ باشه. لطفاً تا موقعی که چیز بیشتری نفهمیدیم این یادگار رو برنه. این چیه؟ این زنده میکنن دیگه. این چیز است.
The relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition
فکر
of the
کنم
relic.
یادگار مرگ بود. یکی چوب دستی قدرتمند چوب دستی بود، شنل، و یکی هم که یه جمی که مرده ها رو زنده میکرد.
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
خب
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
ببریم.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's
Ominous.
best.
If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Leave with the relic.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well,
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and change his mind. Is that it?
I told him not to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
حالا اینجوری راه خروج سریع‌تر می‌داشتیم.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Incendio!
ما همه این را باید پیاده بریم. این شد. بیا داداش بیا.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Push.
I'm no, this isn't good.
What is it?
دوده توی
Delcoff's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
We had to fight.
وای
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt.
چرا اینطوری میکنن
Be
اینا؟
ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
برگردیم هاگوارتز. شب حمله ای کرده بودن به سر. اینجوری حمله کرده بودن.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
What?
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Flodkroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
گیری کردیم ها.
Not sure.
هیچکی نیست اینجا. باید یه ذره به اون مردم برگردن ها. بله guys thank you for watching. مرسی که ما رو تا اینجا همراهی کردید. مرسی و مرسی از نگاه زیباتون. See you guys in the next part. تو قسمت بعدی میبینمتون.